Hello, everyone. Give me just a second. I forgot to start the iPad. All right, let's see. Anyway, we are back. We are still playing Horizon Forbidden West. Nothing changed in that regard. I was a bit concerned that I would get started in time, for the simple reason that apparently the PlayStation decided to do a system update or something. And also, the game got another update as well, so they're eagerly fixing bugs, I guess. Which, I think it makes sense, if you consider, what you would do. You finish a game, you're maybe a little behind or something. There's always things that you would want to fix. And, today what you can do is you can prioritize. You can make sure that the start of the game is solid. Like, let's see, we're at part 9 now, I think. So we're about 18. No, that's not right. I calculated a math yesterday, and I think we were something about 24 hours into the game or something. Although I guess maybe it has statistics somewhere. Oh, I think those were here, right? Right here somewhere. Statistics, yeah. Let's see what it says. Maybe it remembers. Time played, 25 hours, 12 minutes, yeah. So, that might count, startup and things might account for the 70 extra minutes. Or something like that. But so we're about 24 hours into the game. And that in turn means you have... what they can do is they can make sure that the start of the game is solid, because everyone has to get past the start to actually be able to, reach later parts. And while people at home are playing through that part of the game, of course, you can fix bugs in the later parts. And so, not all bugs are located, but like if a bug occurs early on, then of course that gets a higher priority on the list because more people are likely to hit that bug. So you can kind of, like that picture in the animated movies where you're like on the train and laying track in front of the engine as fast as you can so you don't run out of track and crash. That's basically the approach you can take to game development. So it's not that surprising, remember, these games are still available on disc, which, by the way, is the trick I learned about the PlayStation. If you buy the game on disc, what you get is, as long as you put the disc, when you put the disc into any machine, into any PlayStation, the game gets associated with your account, with that account that is logged into the PlayStation. Of course, to actually start up the game, it will check that you have the disc in the drive, so only one person can play it at a time. But what that means is you can take your disc and lend it to a friend and say, hey, this is a cool game, you should play it too. Alternately, if you're selling a PlayStation to someone else, you can just go, okay, here is a PlayStation, I'm selling you this, and there are, 10 game discs with it. So you get 10 games as well. Or if you're, handing it down to a relative or whatever. So they already get the games without you having to pay anything extra or without them having to actually buy the games that go with the PlayStation. And in the end, you all get the downloaded games. You know, you pop in the disc, or in the case of Horizon Forbidden West, it's actually 2 discs. But you know, you pop that in, and you go and you go and pop in the discs. It copies that over, and then you get the updates just as everyone with the download version would get it as well. So it's actually fairly, it's actually more convenient in most cases to get the disc version. Now, there's one downside to the disc versions, and that is that often the disc comes with codes to redeem, and these codes are single-use codes. So, for example, sometimes you get a one case I had was if you buy the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, then the problem you have is that Fallout 4... Whoops. I forgot to turn. So when you when you buy Fallout 4, you get a disc that is basically the Fallout 4 base game, and you get a code for things like Fallout 4. I think like all the DLC that is included. Blah, blah, all the DLC that is included with. Did anyone see me? Okay. There was something yellow that confused me a little bit. Okay, so now we're back where we were at the end of the game. Luckily, after the game yesterday, I ran down to that save point, saved, and then ran back up. Which means we actually had a current save for this mission and we weren't too far away. But anyway, yeah, so you get... So part of the Game of the Year edition is actually just a bunch of codes, and those are single use and get associated with your account. So if you buy the Game of the Year edition disc, be aware that it's just the regular base game disc. So you're not getting the Game of the Year from a used disc. Only if you buy it new from the shop. But that's still, that's better resale value, at least, and you can resell it. I'm not sure, but like what you would have to do to play these games otherwise, to hand on these games otherwise, would be to give someone your entire account. And first thing, I'm not sure if the terms and conditions actually allow for that. I would have to look that up. Many companies say, no, you cannot resell your accounts. But I think in certain countries there have also been court decisions saying no. For example, if someone dies, then whoever, then someone can inherit their accounts. So it probably also depends on like what country you're in and things like that, and what exactly the contracts say that you have with these companies. But anyway, why did I start talking about this anyway? Software updates. And so keep in mind that to make this disc takes some time. It's 2 physical discs that need to be... Well, first you need to assemble the entire game by a certain day. Then someone needs to sit down, create a disk image. Well, that's depending on the amount of data. Creating that image is, basically a sort of automatic process. You can prepare it somewhat, I guess, but it might take an hour or a few to just copy all the files into the right locations and get those image files that you need. And then they somehow need to be transferred to where they are pressed. And keep in mind that transferring 80 gigabytes over the wires might take a little bit as well. Never underestimate the sheer amount of throughput of a truck full of hard disks, is that old saying. So who knows, someone might just copy that file onto an external hard disk and hand that off to a driver to take it to the actual place where it gets pressed, or actually places. Don't forget that. You made it to a stream. Hi, Num Nums. How's it going? Can thank the cat. She was biting me because she was angry. Thank you, cat. Yeah, I know. Cats know what's good, right? Anyway, how are you doing? How's it going? I hope you've had a good week so far. You're almost through. Yay! Oh, and of course, Num Nums is a really fun streamer. She has unicorns, cute little unicorn emojis, and her viewers are also called unicorns, I hear. But yeah, Tuesday chill afternoon coming up. Yeah. Oh, and last seen streaming RimWorld. RimWorld is one of the games where I would probably be miserable playing it. It's exciting watching it for me. Because just so many things can happen, and you can do so many. So RimWorld is a kind of colony simulation. So basically, you have little people that you have to take care of that are crashed on a planet, and you have to build them shelter and provide food and things like that. So that's cool. You're sleepy, but okay. Week is okay, but still no job luck. Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. You deserve a fun and fulfilling job. Okay. Anyway, oh, now I can try out. What is it? I think it said somewhere how to trigger. Where did it say how to trigger? Oops. How to trigger my stealth thing. Well, RimWorld was good. You're super rusty though. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, RimWorld is actually quite a fun game. You can you get to trade with surrounding people, you get raided by surrounding people and things like that. So there's a lot of excitement there, and you can micromanage every character, and you can name your own characters. So many streamers name their characters their, what are they called, pawns? After players. So sometimes I should probably start tagging them. Oh, there are some machines.
Those machines look like they've been overridden. I better be careful.
Okay. Come on. Utaru captive. Oh, I think they've seen the guy I took out.
I need to take care of any Eclipse guards still around.
There was someone.
Eclipse.
Over here!
I need to get into those rooms.
Give them
and find out what
support!
they're up to.
Fire again!
Of course he's... Uh-oh. Ugh. Okay. I got him. Okay. Got that one. Nothing. Not really doing well at stealthing there. Whoops. Need another heal.
Now's my chance!
Okay, didn't even do the special ability thing. Now quickly pick up all the things I need, I guess. Who else is there? Is there anything else? Oh,
They're here! Engage her!
at least I kind of got the dodge. Oh, he picked up the heavy weapon? Dang it. Okay, but at least I'm taking off your armor. Alright, I should probably heal some more. And maybe I should take this. Wait, first loot again. Okay, Deathbringer gun. You enjoyed one of Fluff's playthroughs. He went down the beer-making route and had quite a lot of dogs. The puppies kept taking the beer and became alcoholics. There's some really fun behaviors in that game. It's really cool. Oh, I can't even loot.
Cook should know what to do with this.
Okay. Let's see if we can maybe take down some more machines.
Pretty sure there were more overridden machines around. I need to deal with those.
That's not a stealthy weapon, but anyway. It's been recently yeah, I heard about that. It's a weird ban though. It's they oh, come on. It's the same button to drop your weapon and to pick up health power-ups, so it's a weird ban though if you consider that it's basically, if you already own the game, you get to keep it. But if you, but they're just not allowed to sell more copies.
Pretty sure there were more overridden machines around.
Yes, Aloy, I know.
Deal with those.
Okay, let's see. Get close to that machine. Come on. You're not really very fast when you're walking with these heavy weapons. I just want to play a little with it. Come on.
That's all of them. Now, I need to get into these ruins.
I can help you get in.
Stop whatever this Vezra's doing. Let's talk.
Alright, so there's someone up there who can help me. That's cool. But first I saw a few more health plants. So better fill up on those. Yeah, so that's a really interesting ban. And there's mods to ride the animals and get dragons. Oh, dragons sounds interesting. I guess that's always something that adds depth to a game. If you support mods, then like at least for certain kinds of games, it's suddenly like a lot of interesting gameplay things spring out, and people make the most interesting mods. And I mean, the cute pixel art helps a lot as well. Okay, are there any more health plants around here before I go further? Because that would be really useful. That's just Ridgewood, but... oh, full. Send to your stash. I don't even need that, I guess. The stash is a really nice addition in this version of the game, by the way. So basically you can, at like certain special fast travel points, you can actually just grab any items you've collected on the way that you didn't have room in your inventory for. And that's really useful because it means you can just loot everything while you're going through it the first time, and you don't have to go back and go looting again. So basically, whenever I'm a little low on health or something like on health power-ups and things like that, or health refills, I guess is what you would call them, the berries. If you the next time you get to your stash, you can fill it up. You don't. I mean, most of the time with health right now, it's not that critical. As you see, they give you a lot of resources. It's more that you're limited during the mission how much of these resources you can use. But that's still a pretty good... I find that much nicer than in the previous game where it was just like, welp, my bag is full, I can't carry an extra berry. Okay, medicinal pouch is full again. So that means we can heal if we need to. If we're being stupid like now and walking into heavy weapons fire. One of these days I'll remember to use my smoke bombs, and what icon are the smoke? These are smoke bombs, okay. So where is the captive that's willing to help me? Up there, okay.
You there! I can help you up. It won't open from this side. It's got some kind of special lock. Eclipse bastards. Good riddance!
So, Vezra found an actual fortress to hole up in.
Listen. If you're here to stop them, you could sneak in from the upper scaffold. We haven't reinforced all of the southern wall yet. Vezra's holed up on the other side of the pit.
Who are you? And the others?
I'm Yef. All of us are Utaru. The Eclipse have been prowling the borders of Plainsong, snatching up anyone they can. Would have worked me to death if you hadn't shown up.
So the Eclipse abducted you?
Yeah. I was out, exploring a couple weeks ago when they caught me.
Exploring?
Well, more like wandering and looking for scraps. Plainsong isn't such a fun place to be right now. Not much food. Not much to do. Of course, it's 1,000 times better than this cesspool. Next time, I'll stay closer to home.
The others ran off. Will they be okay?
They'll run straight for Plainsong. No guarantees, but they'll probably make it. I'd be more worried about the ones still inside. They'll either be working or penned up.
I'll keep an eye out for them. Any idea what's waiting for me inside?
Eclipse goons, killer machines, Dangerous weapons from the old ones.
What kind of weapons?
You think they'd tell me? I was lucky to go a day without a beating. Their leader's always droning on about wielding the ancient power of death.
That sounds bad. You should probably head back
And miss my chance to deliver some payback? I want to help.
then stay here and let me handle the fighting. If I rescue anyone else inside, they'll be grateful to see a friendly face.
Well, luck be with you then. Guess I'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
Hmm. Yeah, I know you want your revenge, but that sounds like a red shirt phrase if I ever saw one. Well, but I want to help, and gotta stay behind. All right, this looks nice. Yeah, so RimWorld, fun game. Got interrupted there. But anyway, we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. No, not Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, actually. And yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun to see, like, how they limit you. Like, they need to, you know, they can't just have you collect everything that's lying around. And in Zero Dawn, they kind of did it by pocket size and a little bit just by having limited amounts of loot, I guess. And that's always a trade-off, you know, like some games like, what are they called? The Metro 20 something or other?
The blood and sweat of our slaves seed this ancient battleground. And soon, we will reap our destiny.
Oh, he has a PA system. Anyway, yeah, I always find it fascinating in these games, like how they limit. Like in Metro, it's just resources are scarce, and that comes from the world. And in, I guess in Fallout, it's kind of like that as well. Although you have a whole lot of stuff to collect. But like in Metro, I really had the feeling it was always very, very little, but then...
We construct the foundation of our empire. We, privileged few, will rule over thousands.
That's the usual thing. We are the privileged. We will rule. Everyone else has to do what we want. Nothing new there after thousands of years.
Must have been some battle the old ones fought here.
There's another corruptor up there. Shoot nearby environmental traps. What? Environmental traps?
No longer are we
Failsafe data point. Wait, let's...
burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer.
All forward positions overrun. Can't raise USRC. Bottom line, we're dog meat. Any goddamn suggestions?
Still got an FAE. When the bots pour in, we detonate. Blow up a whole lot of tin cans. Take them with us.
Spiteful. I like it. Make it happen. See you in the sky, soldier.
If this is the bomb Vezra found, I really need to stop him.
Ah, okay. Oh, so I guess... Yeah, that's...
Stop with Meridian. The known world will tremble as our shadow stretches across the land.
That's an actual soldier still. That's not just a dead local. Like you know, one like Aloy or someone else. Ooh, see, we get a nice view here. It's not as if I have anything important to do, right? Wait, yeah. I saw that one earlier in the focus. At least he's not wearing a helmet. That animation is just a little bit delayed. Like, you see your arrow hit the character, and then it stands there for a moment, and then it goes. So there's always this moment where you think, like, did I hit them?
Only I can give you this gift. Only I can lead you. For I am no longer just a man. I wield the very power of death itself.
That doesn't sound good. So, I'm wondering if he found either a bomb or maybe some of that amazing armor we encountered last game. Last
The
mission.
Oldmans fought hard here. Looks like this place was under siege.
Oh, that's cool.
Man of Shadow. The blood and sweat of our slaves seed this ancient battleground.
Okay, now he's looping.
And soon,
I don't think they expected me to so leisurely stroll through here. Is there anything back here that I've missed? No. Except it's really creepy to have all these, like, you're so used to the outlines of these machines. I mean, that one is broken up, so that Deathbringer doesn't really register. But like all those corruptors there, like this one, they're just
upon this fortress, we
the
foundation.
you know, you're so primed, that shape. Okay, now comes up a big battle. So it's quite funny to have that and say, oh, no, wait, I can ignore that. Is there anything here? No, no loot, no nothing. Okay. What's this? Another chest. Oh, that was well hidden. That was pretty much invisible if the focus hadn't highlighted it.
Are we burdened by the Kasha masses? We are free.
Alright.
That's my way in.
I guess so. Abundant medicinal skybrush. Whoa. That sounds cool. I'm expecting that the... Oh. There's a little storm down there. The animation is a little janky. You see, like, it's dithered. I don't know if that comes across on stream. And now I guess it's blown out. Well, that's a cool detail. Like the weather stuff that they've added, and these little tiny storms there. That's kind of nice. I'm guessing that's modeled after whatever area we are in. We could actually have a peek at the map, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is that since this is basically post-apocalyptic, we know you know, the scenery doesn't have to match anything we have today. You know, we're 1,000 years or thousands of years, I don't even remember, after today, and there has been widespread destruction and then terraforming and things like that. So there's a lot that they can just go, well, that looks different now. But and also, you know, the weather systems have probably changed and things like that. But I'm wondering whether if you overlaid this on an existing map, you would say, oh, this is, I don't know, Yosemite or whatever. I mean, it's the West. As it says, we're making our way west. So, could be that we're just, that someone who was more familiar with the US could kind of spot here, okay, this is, I don't know, what is it called? The one where the atom bomb tests were. New Mexico? Like, this is the New Mexico desert, and I hope I'm not mixing that up with, like, Hulk or something, and it's not actually the real place. Bear with me here. But yeah, you know, and would say, okay, yeah, there is this desert area, and yeah, you have these little storms, and that's probably what this was inspired by. And yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but basically it said that fog wasn't transparent. It was just like alternating opaque pixels, kind of a dither, which, you know, like you also do that often for the plants, for instance. So you don't actually have to render full transparency. Like, because it's cheaper if you have an object that's opaque at a pixel, then you just render that object and everything behind it, you know it's invisible. You can just ignore it. So that lets you draw it much faster than if you do transparency. Because if you do transparency, that means, oh, I have to take... before I can draw this object that's close up, I first have to find the next object and see, is that opaque? And if it isn't, then I have to find the next object, and so I have to find the backmost opaque object, draw that, and then draw the objects in front of it that are transparent. And so it's a bit easier to get good performance if you do dithers like that. Like this one, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if that comes out on stream, but like this is very more like a checkerboard pattern here, especially the edges that seem kind of to transparently feather out. I think on stream you might be getting, oh no, it actually looks pretty smooth due to compression, I guess. Not sure if the quality is good enough for that, especially after compression. Okay, so I'm expecting a cutscene soon. Better shut up now.
Quite an operation the Eclipse have here. Time to put an end to it.
Alright, and I'm in that spot where the camera is in too tight and I can't look down. That's always annoying here. It's really the engine hasn't quite kept up with the design they want to make. Alright, you seem quite lonely.
No longer are we burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer.
Alright. We've taken out 2. I should probably start tagging people so I don't miss anyone.
Gotta be ready.
Okay, some machines. That's annoying, always. Where anyone else here? Ah, back. No, that's already tagged. It's always a bit...
And we won't stop with Meridian. The known world will tremble as our shadow stretches across the land.
had to come.
Oh, damn it.
2 arms!
Didn't get you.
Get over there!
They have armor, that's not good. Okay. Oh, crap. There's the machine. I'm just randomly mashing buttons, don't mind me.
She's using the smoke! Just stay there. We will find you.
Oh, new animation.
Remember, only I can give you this gift. Only
Time to follow up!
you. For I am no longer just a man. I wield the very power of itself.
The smoke's giving her cover. Can you see them? One cut at a time.
Okay, come on. Got you. Oh,
So much for the guards. Now for their leader. Those speakers have to be connected to a power source somewhere. Probably inside that big structure. Bet that's where I'll find him.
oh, I never realized that with the healing.
The blood and sweat of our slaves seed this ancient battleground. And soon, we will reap our destiny.
When you press heal, it heals you up using several berries. So I had 12. And I pressed heal and it went down to 9. And now I've grabbed one, so I'm back up at 10. But still, the lid kind of opened and that guy kind of like got lifted up. Aloy is kind of, you're in the way.
Upon this fortress, we construct the foundation of our empire. We, privileged few, will rule over thousands.
I don't like these announcements. Like they're so in your face. Give me the motivation, because we've never met that villain before. And that's obviously kind of a shorthand. Like, it's, you know, small detail. Game is still good, don't worry, I'm not complaining. But like, the game's been so great so far. Well, mostly. Like, there's a lot of Aloy giving commentary and heavily hinting at stuff and things like that. But anyway, so now I think I understand the healing better. That it's... I think before...
Save the extra stock for later.
No longer are we burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer.
Yeah, I guess before it sort of worked the same way. But the UI was different. You had like 2 health bars. One that indicated how many berries you had, and if you clicked heal, it would transfer health from that second health bar of your healing herb pouch into the main health bar. And so it would grab multiple items, but you didn't have this counter. And so I kind of expected me pressing the healing button once to get me one
And we won't stop with Meridian. The known world will tremble as our shadow stretches across the land.
Well, anyway, yeah, you just didn't see stuff. Oh, another bit of lore.
Got a quarter ton of metal on top of me. Maybe 3 ribs left. FAE hasn't blown. Which means that the engineers are dead. Gotta cut myself out of here. And it's gonna hurt. But you know what they say. If you want something done right.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun battle. Like, we knew that going in.
Remember, only I can give you this gift. Only I can lead you. For I am no longer just a man. I wield the very power of death itself.
Okay, don't know what this is. It looks like it might lead into a tunnel. Yeah, these are all kind of grates. But I guess we know that they now... I guess FAE is something like atomic explosive or something? I don't know what else that would mean.
Men of Shadow. The
Yeah,
blood and
yeah, we've
sweat
said
of
that.
our slaves seed this ancient battleground. And soon, we will reap our destiny.
Well, as I said, yeah, it's kind of a bit in your face with these messages, especially it's like 3 and they're repeating, so I get them anyway, and so, yeah, okay, you know the motivation. That feels a bit like either we forgot to give you a story with the motivation, or it's an optional story, we don't know if you got it before this, so you don't know the enemy. And that's... You know, you should just ensure that there is a story that tells you about your enemy. But I guess they don't consider him important. My guess is we're just going to get rid of him fairly quickly. And so, you know, he's just a lieutenant. We make our way through to get maybe a little more information and definitely, you know, story progress and closer to the enemies. And so he'll probably be, I don't know, like the final boss with with a weapon. Either he'll have a personal weapon and we'll get a boss fight.
No longer are we burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer.
But yeah, something like that. I'm kind of wondering, this game would be really, really interesting. Okay, that wasn't a valuables box. With the Assassin's Creed engine, I think. I mean, they'd have to do a lot of things differently because you're very limited with your traversal here, and of course Assassin's Creed engine has the big problem that you can just climb up on and over everything. But like you can tell they're building this engine and they're learning, and it doesn't quite run as smoothly. Or even the Uncharted engine. Like having previously played Uncharted, you can tell that the Uncharted engine has been used in like 5 games now, and they've like smoothed off all the edges, and here it's still a little... they're still on their way getting there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Otaru prisoners. I gotta let them out. Quick.
Okay, let's scan a little bit. Bunker door. Okay, anything else?
An outlander?
Who is she?
Help us!
Calm down, everyone. I'm gonna set you free.
Blessed thanks!
I need to loot first.
Only I can give you this gift. Only I can lead you. For
Hang tight. I'll get you out of there. You're safe now. Get as far from here as you can.
But what will you do?
Clean up this mess.
Alone?
That's certain death!
Sure. For the bad guys. All of you, find a place to hide while I finish this. Now, to take care of Vezra.
I'm kind of curious. You know, like gameplay mechanics wise, it's difficult to, you know, like to have companions that aren't annoying, to put it bluntly. So I understand that they don't give you companions very often in this game. Like there's occasional quests where someone comes with you, and that's about it. And that, you know, makes it feel more human and things like that. So and the world more real if there's actual people you can interact with even during combat. Like for the development of Aloy, you kind of like she grew up alone with Rost originally, so you know, outcast, all that. So you're not very you know, she tends to think she has to do everything her own. And you can tell that her friends are telling her, no, you don't have to do it all on your own. But on the other hand, Aloy is the only one who understands all this stuff and who, since she was, you know, outcast by the religion for no fault of her own, she also never learned to, you know, trust religion like everyone else around her, who has this inherent belief in, no, this religion is how the world is, how it has to be. And so she learned all this stuff about technology and about all these things more easily than everyone else, who kind of had to first try to combine it into their view of the world, or even change their view of the world. And so it would be like development-wise for the story, like if this was a movie or something, you would expect her to slowly accumulate friends and teach them all this stuff, so she has people to back her up. Like she did a little bit at the start with Varl, which was probably more just to give him to give us a tutorial. And that would be kind of interesting, you know, to have in the story. But otherwise, since gameplay-wise we can't have her easily running around with NPCs, we saw like there were some pivotal battles where there were other NPCs taking part, and basically they're just there for ambiance. They don't really do that much, because you're as the player, of course, are supposed to take out the enemies.
Time's up. Warbots are right outside. Inputting detonation sequence. Alpha, Charlie, Echo. Shit! Safety switches won't disengage. No time to do it manually. It's over. I failed. God, if you're listening, look out for my little girl.
Remember, only I can give you this gift.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's one of those, the engine hasn't quite kept up with how they're designing the game. Like, they're designing everything too tight for the... Like, most engines sort of have a grid, I guess. You know, the part of it is like in the real world. You have... You have your character, and the character has to fit through doors. So every door has to be a little larger than your character, so you can comfortably pass through. And of course, there's this whole... you usually try to build in some funnels or something, so that if you hit the side of the door, you kind of get funneled into the door.
The blood and sweat of our
And here, I think we don't have that. I think we've had that in some spots in Zero Dawn. Like, I remember one door when we were a little kid where I kind of went against the wall and it slid us sideways. I don't know if that was just a bug where the door went sideways, or if they just... You know, this is something where basically you would go through all the models and fix them up. You know, like add these shapes and say, okay, if you're approaching and you're in this area, nudge the position of the player a little bit or something. Either via physics or just via explicit commands, depending on... Well, I'm wildly guessing here. I've actually never built that. I just know that there's... Like, sometimes you, like, round the edges of collision shapes and things like that, just so that the player gets directed in the right direction. And this door lock piece here, you see, it has collision. And so, since it's at this height, Aloy just goes, oh, this must be some sort of fence or something, and does the jumping over the fence animation. No normal human would do that in this location, when you could just slide slightly to the right and walk through straight. And these are all the things that, you know, if you have enough time at the end of the game, you fix stuff like that. And I'm not sure how often we will find a cage like this. So my guess is this is probably a cage that they've used once in this scene. And so it was just a cost-benefit analysis. How likely is it that in this one spot someone will run into this bar? And then they'll go, okay, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. It's this one scene. We have 500 other scenes that use this other door. Let's fix that up instead. Because, you know, even if every fix-up just takes a minute, you know, including, like, you know, taking the door, adding the shapes that funnel the character into the door, and then test all the locations, that's probably even more than 1 minute, you know. It's 1 minute is probably adding the shapes if it's fast. But even if it only takes, like, 1 minute or 5 minutes or something, you have a lot of things in the game that you can fix. And so you go, if I spend 5 minutes on this Karja door that we see in 15 different locations, that will, you know, multiply the benefit of these 5 minutes by 50. Whereas this door that's only once in this location, that's just 5 minutes for this 2-second moment that I'm near the door. Unless you're Uli and you're just running around and pontificating about game development and stuff
Everything's cooler.
without really knowing anything.
Sun's going down.
Ooh, we get a cutscene.
The arts of the old ones are mine alone to command. By mastering them, I will secure our future.
Maybe you should secure your hideout first.
The savior of Meridian. How kind of you to deliver.
Shut up, Vezra. It's over.
Hardly. You may have driven us from the Sundom, but now is the time for revenge.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Wait.
That Ravager isn't gonna make things easy. I gotta take it out, fast.
Ugh. Oh, he has a cool gun. Okay, let's just hit that guy a little bit. Okay, let's get rid of your weapon first, if we can. Okay, he's charging something up that doesn't look good.
He's down. You stay put while I deal with your machine friend here.
That's about what I wanted. Okay. And he has a Ravager cannon. That's nice.
Now!
Oh, and he has a grenade. Or something.
What I wouldn't give to watch you die.
You'd have to try a lot harder for that.
Not with this. We'll both be gone in an instant.
I hope it doesn't work. I guess that's one way to get rid of a bomb.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I hoped you just beat the snot out of these bastards, but this is beautiful.
The others. I told them to hide. Are they...
Everyone's okay. They all found a safe place. I figure we'll camp out here until we get our strength back up. Then I'll take everyone back to Plainsong.
Thanks, Yev.
Listen, sometimes during his ramblings, Vezra mentioned his former comrades. Said they'd arrive any day now. Are we safe?
I don't know. But I intend to find out. It looks like Vezra spent some time in here. I'll take a look around. Find out if there's any more Eclipse we need to worry about.
Yeah, okay. Takes us 2 health refills to just do this one heal.
Royal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the glow of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I've seen this before. I think that's the last of them.
That I think that's the last of them is kind of weird. Okay, there's apparently some way to
Could try
get
my
in there.
focus. See what it picks up.
Yes, yes, I know. Don't be so heavy on the hints. Unidentified signal. Ah, there's a door back there, I think. And these focus highlights blinking through the walls. That's kind of a bug that the game now has, apparently. Wait, this button. Okay, that's how I get through there.
I left word in the Dome. If the others are still alive, they'll find it and try to join me here.
Not if I take them out first, which I did.
Okay, so that's the bandit camp that she said. Not if I take them out
This
first.
might find something I missed.
Shut up.
5 tribes. 5 bombs. That's what I need. With their capitals in ruins, they will have no choice but to submit to my rule.
I'll say this for Vezra. He dreamed big. Guess that's all I need to know. I should talk to Yef. Let him know what I found.
Okay, yeah, that's bad. That, he apparently had 5 bombs and wanted to use 1 for each capital. Is there anything anywhere else I can go here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the problem here is they're too conservative in tight spaces about removing Aloy from the screen. Like, you know, you have to imagine the way this game works is there's always a camera person actually, who knows, one step back and to the right behind Aloy. So if a space that you're walking into doesn't have enough room for someone to stand behind her at that position, what do you do? Like, do you put the camera behind the wall so you can't see her? No. So you have to move the camera closer up. But what if there's only enough room for one person? Well, you put the camera into Aloy's head. You switch to first person, because that's the only space there is where Aloy is. And you see when we go in here, suddenly Aloy is basically in the way, and she's in the middle. Or, you know, like overlapping the middle, and that's where you usually look. So you can't really aim. And in some spots we had it where you couldn't even look down. If you remember earlier, when I went through that tunnel and saw the valley. So that's all things you have to take into account. And I think you see they have the mechanic, but I think the threshold is just not soon enough. They should just, at a certain tightness, just go, okay, switch to first person. And that's what makes it a bit annoying. So there's something over there. There's the signal. But I don't see anywhere else. Wait, what's that? No, I think that's nothing. Is it? Doesn't look like anywhere we can go. Yeah, and this is the other thing. Like, they have things like this where Aloy can get stuck on. And usually you go, okay, this is a tight spot, the player might go there. Let's remove the collision from this element. So at least the player can't get stuck. And, you'll just get a graphical glitch where Aloy's head passes through that metal beam or something like that. And that's that's usually how you solve problems like that. I mean, of course, the coolest way some games solve it is by adding special case animations, where it goes like, okay, if this bar goes that 1 inch deeper, then switch to a special crouched animation or something where make the character crawl or something like that to avoid the problem. That's something else you can do, of course.
What did you find?
Vezra's comrades are dead. The Utaru have nothing to fear from the Eclipse anymore. And neither does the rest of the world.
Well then. Can't imagine there's anything a scrawny forager like me could ever do for someone like you, but if you ever need a favor, you can find us in Plainsong. I hope you make it there.
So, saved the Daunt. Ooh. So... Right. That's the people that we already killed were the ones in the Daunt hiding that we got in the mission at the gate where it said like, oh, he killed his colleague, and then he said, no, he's Shadow Karja. How we even got this mission. So that's why she said we already killed those. So basically, I don't think you can get this mission without pulling that off. Right. I thought it was one of the bandit camps or something. That, that we might or might not have done. But I'm still kind of worried. He said 5 capitals, 5 bombs. So how is Aloy so sure?
Get this turned into something tasty.
That they're not still out there? Or are the bombs somewhere here? Are these... I don't know, these look like... These don't look... Zero Dawn Project. So they're probably new, not ancient. It's kind of weird, like... usually I would call all the ancient world stuff in this game modern looking, and like Aloy and the Karja and everyone, they from our point of view look primitive, old-fashioned. And I know I'm aware that's a very Western white person thing to say. But that's basically what my brain says. Like, I think, okay, this looks old, the other thing looks modern. But here, of course, it's the reverse. Anything you find that is built from Gaia machine parts and, animal skins and things like that, or, you know, simple but, you know, handmade robes like they have here is, I'm searching for health power-ups, but I guess I don't have to. I can just, I'm sure I'll get to my stash eventually, or maybe I'll run past a few on the way out. Why am I even running around here? But anyway, so I kind of have to reverse my terminology here. Because it's not, I guess old is the wrong word, traditional maybe. Traditional and handmade is probably a better way to put it. You know, versus modern machine produced, industrially produced. That's now I'm more happy with the phrasing here. That's just like the other things just seemed wrong. It's such a colonizer value judgment. But yeah, so it's kind of hard to, like, when I wanted to talk about, oh, are these tarp covered pellets, are these the remaining bombs? That's by the way, wait, or is this, no. I just thought the butterflies would only fly around the health plants, but this is actually a bean stem, which is a food plant. Anyway. Fire bristleback site. Have we scanned those yet?
Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Acid bristleback. Okay. Okay, I don't think we have to pick a fight with those yet. So let's look what quest we want to do next. The Dying Lands is level 15, which we still aren't. The Burning Blooms, what's this? That's Talana's quest, but that's also level 15. So we need to pick a fight with a Glinthawk, and we need to find a rabbit. And I guess we could do melee pits or something to get a bit of XP. And we could make another stab at one of the... Oh, let's find this ruin, because we now have the fire... the igniter. And Cauldron Mew, I guess we get another time. Alright, where are we? Cauldron Mew is level 18, so way too early. Okay, first we need to get to the campfire again. Which, since it's now about the 4th time... I've walked down here. I can actually get to without the map. Which is actually nice, now that I'm just walking without constantly checking the map or objective points or something. I look at the scenery more. It's interesting that there are just certain things where you just go, okay, I guess I have to head in that direction. And you don't actually approach a place in a way that you see everything. Like, I didn't even really... I knew there was some sort of tree or something blocking the way, but I hadn't actually looked at it and seen that it's a little shelter. Which is kind of nice. And I like the way the Utaru kind of have these organic looking plant/tree pod buildings. Okay, let's do a quick save while we're here and then fast travel back. Shredder gauntlets are powerful weapons that can be used to strip armor from enemies. Shredders that successfully hit a target will return and can be caught and thrown again with increased power. Ah, okay, that's nice. So that means if I... That's why they flew to the side, I guess. I don't know if that actually meant I hit them. You know, like, does it mean just having to hit a target? Or does it mean having to hit a part that then gets shredded off? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Okay, where are the ruins? Ah, over there, yeah.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
That's what we're going to find out now. If we can find...
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
I think you can use the pull caster to pull certain objects, or we can,
This crate might be useful.
you know, manually. Okay, I think we can't move that. But right, this is where we got in. And somewhere here is that back exit. Yeah, here it is. So now...
There we go.
That's nice. That was cute, by the way, when Silence gave us... Okay, there's an energy cell. The question is, where do we need that? It's interesting, the crate that we pulled down from there and emptied, it remembered that we emptied it, but of course it didn't remember we pulled it, like where we pulled it down here. So it kind of bounced itself back up there, but is open and empty. Okay. So where, oh where has my Johnny gone? I don't know. So the question is... There's a supply box back there. Oh. And there are some climby spots over there. So that's what the crate is really for, I think. Yeah, okay. I guess I could have seen that earlier. Wait. Okay. That's nice. That's nice, but not right for a time capsule. Okay, we could have gone up here and seen another one. Anyway, what I wanted to say earlier is when Silence taught us how to open these red things. Aloy kind of went like, oh, I could use that here. And Silence is kind of, whoops. And Silence was kind of like, hey, focus on the task. It's like he doesn't care. Where else Aloy might find that useful, he only taught her that because he needed her to go inside this place.
I'll stash this away for later.
Okay, we can climb up and down here, and there's the spot with the missing battery.
Looks like this thing needs power. This could be useful.
VIP key. Hans, beware. Tonight, after hours at the Zion Museum? Oh damn, that's your party? Yeah. Of course I'm there. Good, so can you keep a secret? Isn't the whole party a secret? I mean, we are crashing your workplace. Not crashing. I'm organizing the pioneering party of the century with an exhibit to go with it. Okay. But more importantly, if you use VIP key code 2204, you can get into the office on the second floor. That's where the real party will be. Okay. So how many VIPs will there be? 2. Ah. It's a date.
There's some kind of device here.
That thing also needs a battery. Okay. Oh, is this? Yeah, this has a pullcaster thing.
Can't hook onto that.
You'd think after how it earlier went, when we blew up some of this fire gleam and the entire... Ah, here we are. Okay, that was the hole in the wall we saw earlier. So that's how we get the battery there. Yes.
Aha. An energy cell. Oh, but it looks like it's out of power.
Ah, so the one device is probably a charger. And the other... Where was it? Here. Let's see if that's a
I
charger.
can slot this energy cell into that device.
Okay.
There we go. Charge the energy cell.
Cool. Oh.
Water discharged the energy in the cell. I gotta power it up again.
Okay, so I need to find a way that doesn't go through the water. This is becoming interesting. Let's see, can we go up anywhere? Oh. Ancient supply safe. No, we can't really go anywhere here. I hope there was a set of stairs or something. Does this work? No.
Energy cell's
Okay.
dead again. I need to charge it up.
So, not quite sure how I'm doing this. Because I can't climb with the energy cell? Is there anything else? There's the campfire. Is there anything useful? Oh.
Well, I'm not getting up there that easily. I gotta find something that can help.
Okay. That's where we got in, right? And there's a crate over there.
Okay, let's get this crate out of there.
Okay, that didn't quite work. Oh, but maybe that will. If I can put the crate in the water, maybe?
Pullcaster can't reach.
Okay. That looks promising. Come on. Oh, maybe I need to get that up there. Yeah. So that's probably a
The charged
different...
energy cell across the water, but oh. Some kind of lock for the door. Looks like it needs power.
Yeah, okay, that's the power for downstairs and the key code. So the question is, can we pull cast batteries now? Or is that still not a thing? I guess I'll just try it again. Let's see if that works in any way. Doesn't look like it. No. Or maybe... Can I move? Okay, that wasn't what I had in mind. But maybe if I grab the crate here. Oh. Okay, we walk over it at a certain depth. So it looks like we might be able to do something like this. Oh, okay.
Cell lost its charge when it hit the water. I better try again.
Why can't you just hold the cell over your head? Do we have another crate that we can bring in? That we can build a bridge? would be kind of useful. Whoops, what was that? Audio glitch? Huh. I think that was something in OBS, because now I have a much bigger delay. Let's see if maybe I can try to restart my audio. Hello? 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 It ducks, but I don't... Oh, right. You hear me, but I don't hear myself. That makes sense because it switched off the monitor. Okay, now it's halfway in sync again. Good. I hope that wasn't audible on stream. Alright, but anything we can do here? There's so many foxes, yet I'm actually looking... What was it? Squirrel? Actually, yeah, okay, I emptied that box over there, so that was the last thing we found. Good to know. Wait, can I maybe... You know how I keep forgetting that I can glide? Can I maybe glide with the battery? Let's do this as an experiment. Let's build ourselves a nice new high thing here. My guess is we can't glide, but no, we can't even get on the crate with the battery. That's, you know, that's sort of unrealistic. You should be able to, you know, put the thing on top and then climb on and grab it again. But the controls don't really let you do that. Oh, what if that's how we're supposed to do it? Okay, let's try that.
I could put the energy cell on top of something.
Shut up. Yes, I just got that idea. It was my idea. What if it's not me that needs to get over there, but just the energy cell?
That should help.
Okay. And now grab the crate. Maybe from the side? Yeah. That was... Why does she always hint at something when I'm about to do it? That's kind of like, yes, I know. I just figured it out. Just let me find it out myself. But I like these puzzles.
There. The lock on the door above should have power now.
Okay, so now I need to get the crate back up there. It's kind of weird that Aloy doesn't quite look... Oh, now she looked a bit in the direction that we moved it, okay. But when we pushed it sideways earlier, she was just looking straight ahead.
Okay, this thing has power now.
Okay, and now we need to look up the code again. Notebook. Data points. Where is it? That was the hologram quests here. Maybe that one? Oh, I don't think we've read that yet. Note from Trev. Remember, Honchos, that our very necessary security procedures require a complete diagnostic check on both the Gaia and the Hades repositories before each testing cycle. Can I put it any straighter? How about this? Triple check both of those big circular thingies before pressing the red button. Jesus, can't believe I'm the responsible one around here. I'm the responsible one around here. Log start. Repository is logged in Gaia kernel green, Hades kernel green, SF sim X initialized. Heuristic matrix launch, trigger countdown. Starters 3, 2, 1, data corrupted. Darkened Sun, shipping manifest. Worth it. Where's the party invite? That's salvage contracts. Relic ruins here, that's it. 2204. Oh.
Got it!
She's so excited. Ooh.
What is this thing? I'll hold on to it for now. Figure out what to do with it later.
Okay, so either these things will be relevant for something later. Ooh, we got a level up. We're finally at the right level. Okay, did we have anything we wanted to do? Well, I guess we could make another attempt at the other ruin. Where is it, though? Alright, this is, yeah, somewhere back here. So this would be a good spot to travel to. Hostiles with a timer around their awareness icon are actively searching for you. Well, at least someone misses me. That's actually a good thing to say when you dodge an enemy. Oh, glad at least someone misses me. Alright, let's see. We can probably put that on our quest log as well. Relic ruins, the Daunt. this way. It will show us where it is. Oh, that reminds me, we should probably craft all the arrows we can. And all the other ammo. Tear shredders or shredders, okay. Ah, there it was. R1, activate Valor Search. So I guess I have to L1 and now I can press R1 to get the Valor Search. That's what I wanted. So I guess we'll do that later. Oh, and there's a bunch of...
It's a ruin from the old world. Bet I could find something interesting inside.
So let's see, can we get anywhere?
Okay, what do we have in here?
So we could get back there, but we need the key, and the key was somewhere behind us. We've already seen this. So let's see if maybe we can glide somewhere. Doesn't really look like it though. But I don't think we have any of the red stuff here.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Yep. Well, this is farther up. Is there anything here? No. Oh. But maybe now I can glide or jump over. Would probably have been all I needed. Yeah, okay. That was what I was missing. I could have just jumped. I'm an idiot, but that explains why it was level 5. Even though the glider was at a location I was already about level 10. Okay. Is there anything I need to do from high up here? I don't think so.
There's data here.
Yep.
This could be useful. But I still need to find a key module.
What does it say? Text mail from Lodge at Zion reception. Okay, all these ruins are Zion related. Thank you for staying with the Lodge at Zion. With your reservation, you have opted for a red permit parking pass to ensure the safety and security that our accommodations are renowned for. Renowned for. The access gate for guest vehicles is protected by a personally generated code. For your convenience, this code grants entry both to your room and your parking space. Your red permit code? Okay. That's a bit of a weird permit code. And... let's see. So... at... hash ampersand exclamation mark. It's at least a secure password. Gotta give him that. Or it's a swear that they just censored. We'll find out once we try to use it. Please keep in mind that this code is confidential, so please refrain from sharing it with anyone during your stay. We look forward to seeing you. Have a safe and pleasant journey. The Lodge at Zion crew. Mr. Braith, sorry for the inconvenience, but our parking system software hasn't worked properly for some time. Oh, okay, so it's a bug, not a secure password. To To access the lot, just use the code 1705. It's embarrassing to admit, but we're actually unable to change it. Thanks for your understanding. That looks better. Okay, so we can get the crate from up there, I hope.
A crate. This should be useful.
Okay. Let's see what else we see here. That isn't destructible, at least not enough from this side. It's kind of cute that the... well, cute, it's a bit of obvious game design that you need some sort of metal clamp in the rocks to hook onto and pull down the wall. Seriously? Okay. Why is there rich meat in an ancient supply crate? Wouldn't that have spoiled over the last 1,000 years? And again, this is one of those spots where it's too tight and you get stuck. That's all, like, basically what you get during the polish phase of the game, usually. Okay, so how the heck am I supposed to get up there? Oh, there's a support beam. Okay. So now, how do I get up there? Yep, okay. That should work. I guess I could say... Slowly I'm getting a hang of these puzzles, I guess.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Whoops. I want to glide, but I didn't really get through. Okay, and here we can break through the wall. Okay, that's not the key. Where was the key? Key module up there. And there's another supply box. So I guess we're turning around and back. Oops, wrong button. This one, and now this one.
Can't pull that.
Should have aimed better. Okay, pull, Aloy, you can do it. Okay. So my guess is we can't move the crate over here. Can we? I mean, there's no climby bits. Oh, wait, but there's a big hole in the floor. Maybe we can walk under it somehow. Yeah, that looks promising. Oh, that's the...
More of the ruin down here. Where to now?
Here. Okay, I guess that's the parking garage. That's kind of nice. Haha. I didn't expect there to be something under it, which, you know, totally makes sense and everything, but,
Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up.
That might be a bit of a problem. Is that a squirrel? Damn it, I think there was a squirrel over there. Where did it go? Yes! Squirrel! Quick! Oh, I don't know how to get back out again, so I guess no squirrel for us. So we went through here. Can we take this crate? I think... No, I don't think so. Oh, actually it works. Okay, cool. Then I guess we'll take the crate down with us. Or maybe not. Okay, that doesn't seem to be intended to work. But maybe we can get up somewhere else. Doesn't seem to move through here. Doesn't seem like we're supposed to be able to go there. That up there kind of looks like one could get up, but not sure where we could go from there. Huh. Is that where we came in? We've turned around on ourselves a couple of times, so I'm not quite sure anymore where I really am. But I think there's a reason we're able to pull this over here. Like that hole in the wall would have been the ideal location to prevent us from doing so. But let's see. What can we do here? Is there maybe another spot? No, we can't get through here. Yeah, that's where we landed. And that's the silly door we already did. So I think this is really where we're supposed to be. question is, where are we supposed to put this? This almost seems... Can we maybe pull it?
It's stuck. Can't pull it from here.
Oh, that works. Maybe it's just a matter of the angle. Nope.
Must be calling something.
Yeah. I don't know. And I guess this is just remnants of something on the floor. It's not actually pullable. Yeah, caught on something. But I mean, we've made some big progress at least. Can we maybe... I don't think it's it, but just... Okay, no. How are we supposed to get up there? They're sadly not the same. Wait. Oh, we can pull down the floor. So let's see where that bit of floor is. I think it's here. So if we move this back, this should probably make it drop down for us. That's a bit of a roundabout puzzle, but hey, you know me, I like puzzles.
There. A little more light down here.
Okay, but I guess that was the wrong hole.
Oh my, how lewd.
Ah, okay.
Down it goes.
Yep, it's fine, I hope. I mean, we probably will never be able to get back out here. You know, all these puzzles are kind of like... You know it's a designed game, so you can do things like this. You always only worry about the next place to get to. You never actually worry about, you know, how am I going to get back out of here if the floor is suddenly gone.
Okay. Now where does this lead?
Is there anything down there? No, don't think so. Yep. Come on. Yeah. There's a supply box here. Okay. Nice view. And that's the quarry or whatever that place where the Machines attacked. Okay. Okay. Now we finally found the key. That's interesting that that thing is just left lying here. Basically out in the open.
The key module.
So of course the one problem... No, wait, this is a different room. So it's a different cube, I think. Okay. So is there anything else here? I don't think so. Oh, we can actually go up here. That's nice. Nice. What's that back there? Is that... That's a great... What is in that direction? Let's see, what direction are we pointing now? Oh, it's in this direction. So it's... Oh, it's probably... Can we see that far? Oh, that's cool. Because the city is back behind us somewhere. Ah, I guess over there we see a few buildings. That's probably the bar. Cool. So this must be the, what is it called? Waning light. Whatever light thing. The gate. Okay. Ah, now we're here. I guess now we can get... But we've moved the cube, so the question is how do we get back there? Oh no, wait, we don't have to get back here. We have to get back one more. Oh, well, that works too, I guess. Yeah, we only have to get here, so it's fine. It's fine. Because this has its own cube. But see, that's kind of the problem. What if we had realized...
Let's see if this key fits.
We'd had to get back there.
There. Looks like this needs a code, too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
1705. 1705.
There we go.
Nice. And another one.
Another one of these relics. Better keep it safe. Maybe I'll figure out what to do with it later.
That kind of, you know, why would she just randomly gather stuff and go, okay. Okay, let's see if the squirrels are still there. What's this? A crow. Let's see if we can... hit it? Or did it just fly away? I don't know. The birds will be a big problem, I think. Ancient compartment. Ah, okay, it's the back of a car. I wonder if they look at cars and understand what they were for at the time. Like, if anyone has figured that out. Okay. I guess no squirrels around anymore.
The signal's coming from that metal tower. I should take a closer look.
Okay, that looks like a quest we can do. But first is, again, time for our next break. So, see you in 5 minutes. It's been fun so far. Shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark. Up. If I click here, it's the mirror. Maybe I can close the door somehow, but I think she only goes over to the shower. Oh, maybe now I can... Okay then, you'll take your own life in this shower today. However, you're not entirely sure why. Well, wrinkles. Perfect. Say goodbye to your wrinkles, Pauline. And that's where we got the running water, I guess. Okay. But at least now the shower worked. It's not a good idea.
He's cunning. We'll meet again.
We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. But I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Always a bit of a difficulty how much you do. Did you just see that? I think that was a bona fide. Alrighty then. It seems to be a stream. Come on. Show me I have audio. Just some small setup issues, I guess. I'm streaming and somehow... Iconoclast trauma kit. What was that last item? Sounded like euthanasia kit or something like that. I don't know. What I can also do is I can say, hey, let's call idle in here, so even when I move it around, it will be spinning.
And, you know, you could imagine, you could make a game like this. You can...
Some of the guards have respawned.
Hey, over here.
Jesus. That just scared the heck out of me. Whew.
Eivor, what a pleasure to see you.
Ah, okay. That's Valka now, our seer. Okay.
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long. Valka, my friend, you're most welcome here. Are you well? Better than well. I am present. And your mother? My mother has found her peace at last. She...
What? What did he just say? Captain Picard?
Elmira, Elmira, please come home. Elmira, she left one day to work the clay, but never did come back this way. I'm just making up a melody on the spot, I'm sorry. They say she found a silver vein longer than the Empire's reign, running deep the miner's way, looking for the light of day. Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's down there still and always will, but be my sweet Elmira. It's kind of like Oh My Darling Clementine, isn't it? Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's caught down in the deepest deeps, never eats and never sleeps. They say she sometimes calls my name, or that by now she's gone insane. Turning left and all about, searching for the right way out. Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's down there still and always will be my sweet Elmira.